echoes of my fear, trying to find the meaning of us here. Your voice keeps breaking through the static air, a fragile truth saying you still care. But every memory cuts a little deep, and every promise is a ghost I keep. Yet in the ruins of the pain we've known, you're still the place I call my home. Tell me, are we worth the fall we've taken? Are we stronger for the nights we've shaken? If there's a reason we still rise above, let it be for love. For love, I'll fight through the storms I've been dreaming of. Even when we break, I won't give us up. If your heart is calling mine, I'll cross every borderline. For love, I'll stay, I'll stay, I'll stay. It's time. You're the fire burning softly in my chest, the quiet peace when nothing else is left. And though we stumbled on the jagged truth, I still feel hope every time I look at you. Maybe love is just a wild unknown, a fragile light we learn to grow. But if the night tries pulling us apart, I'll light the sky with my beating heart. Tell me, are we worth the fall we've taken? Are we stronger for the nights we've shaken? If there's a reason we still rise above, let it be for love. For love, I'll fight through the storms I've been dreaming of. Even when we break, I won't give us up. If your heart is calling mine, I'll cross every borderline. For love, I'll stay this time. This time. Hold me close, don't let me go. In your light I find my soul. For love, I'll rise again above. For love, through every shadow that's been haunting us, even when we fall, I'll stand enough. If your heartbeat calls to mine, I'll follow through the darkest night. For love, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. This time. We were young beneath the silver morning sky, trying to understand the way the world passed by. Your hand in mine felt like a promise made in light, a fragile vow we held on to through the night. But time kept moving like a runaway train, pulling us forward through the joy and through the pain. And even now, when memories start to fade, I hear your heartbeat in the choices that we made. 'Cause our life was a fire in the dark, quiet spark that left a burning mark. We were two to fill the empty space. A fading rhythm that time will never fully erase. I see a shadow in the glow of passing cars. A silent reminder written in the stars. We love like dreamers, lost in neon streams, trying to build forever out of fragile dreams. If I could stop the world before we broke, I'd breathe again the words we never spoke. 'Cause our life was a fire in the dark, a quiet spark that left a burning mark. We were two souls racing through the night, holding on to every fading light. Our life, it was fragile, it was real, a perfect storm of everything we feel. And even if we lose the fight, I'll always treasure what became our life. Maybe love is just a fleeting glow, a moment captured in the undertow. But if the stars rewind the time we missed, I choose you again without a single wish. Our life pulls me under, our life echoes like thunder. Our life lost in the night, but you're still the warmest part of my When the world turns quiet for a while, I'll close my eyes and relive life. In the quiet of the night, I hear your name, a faded whisper through the window pane. You held my world together when I fell apart, a single touch that reached the deepest of my heart. And even now, when the memories start to blur, I feel your warmth in the echo of who we were. If time could bend just long enough to stay, I'd run to you and melt the pain away. 'Cause your hug was the place I learned to breathe, a shelter where the world could never reach. In your arms I felt alive, like every broken part could finally align. Your hug, it was home, it was light, a gentle spark that pulled me through the night. And even if we drift apart, I still carry your hug inside my heart. The city hums, but the silence feels so loud. I walk alone, pretending I'm not searching through the crowd. Your presence lingers in the corners of my mind, a heartbeat echo I can't leave behind. I trace the shadows of the moments that we knew, a fragile truth that always leads me back to you. If I could hold the way you did, I'd heal the hurt inside the things we hid. 'Cause your hug was the place I learned to breathe, a shelter where the world could never reach. In your arms I felt alive, like every broken part could finally align. Your hug, it was home, it was light, a gentle spark that pulled me through the night. And even if we drift apart, I still carry a hug inside my heart. Maybe love is just a moment we can't keep, a fleeting fire underneath the deep. But if the universe brings you near again, hold me once more, just like then. Your hug pulls me higher. Your hug sets my soul on fire. Your hug wrapped in the night. You were my heartbeat. You were my light. And when the world grows cold and rough, I'll close my eyes and feel your hug. In the Russian neon streets tonight, we're chasing sparks that fade from sight. Every smile, every tear we hide tells a story of the heart inside. Through the echoes of the crowded sound, there's a quiet light that can be found. Every moment, every step we take, a chance to give, a chance to break. And I feel it, the pulse that hums beneath the fight. And I see it, a gentle way to bring the light. Be kind when the world feels too cold, even when the nights are dark and bold. Lift your heart, let the love unwind, shine your soul. Just be kind through the beats, through the flashing lights, through the shadows of our restless nights. Every heart, every mind can heal when we be kind. darkness from your eyes. Turn the shadows into glowing skies. Every heartbeat, every sign can shine if we chasing echoes in my head, trying not to feel the emptiness of words we left unsaid. But even in the distance, even when the light is gone, I can hear your heartbeat calling like a quiet, steady song. And every time I try to let go, something pulls me back again, like a signal in the static, like a truth beneath my skin. Stay on, don't fade into the dark. You're the only spark that ever softened all my scars. Stay on, don't drift out of reach. You're the light that keeps me breathing when the night feels like it's deep. In the pulse of every dawn, I'm the shadow you fall on. Stay where you belong, in the center of my heart. You're the note inside my song. I was trying not to need you, trying not to come undone, but the quiet felt like winter, and it froze me one by one. Then your memory came shining like a neon summer breeze, and it warmed a part of me that life had brought down to its knees. And every time I try to let go, something pulls me back again, like a signal in the static, like a truth beneath my skin. Stay on, don't fade into the dark. You're the only spark that ever softened all my scars. Stay on, don't drift out of reach. You're the light that keeps me breathing when the night feels like it's deep. like a fading shadow slipping out of sight. Your name is written in the corners of my mind, a whispered memory I keep trying to find. I trace the echoes of the words we never said, the promises we built and quietly let fade. And though the distance pulls you far from me, my heart still calls you endlessly. If you're lost within the dark tonight, I'll be the spark that brings you back to light. Just say the truth you're scared to speak. Come home to me. Stay with me. Hold on through the moments we can't foresee. Even when we break, don't let us bleed. If your heart still beats for mine, I'll rewrite every dotted line with me. Stay here. Stay here tonight. You're like a pulse beneath the city glow, a subtle rhythm only I still know. Even when silence keeps us worlds apart, I feel your tremor running through my heart. Maybe love is just a fragile burning flame, trying to survive the wind we can't explain. But if you want a place to finally breathe, you'll find it here with me. If you're lost within the dark tonight, I'll be the spark that brings you back to light. Just say the truth you're scared to speak. Come home to me. Stay with me. Hold on through the moments we can't foresee. Even when we break, don't let us bleed. If your heart still beats for mine, I'll rewrite every dotted line with me. Stay here. Stay here tonight. Don't fade away. I need you more than yesterday. In every dream you're calling me. With me, with me. Stay with me. Through every shadow that we fail to see. Even if the world bends endlessly, if your heart still calls to mine, I'll follow every fragile sign with me. Be mine, be mine, be mine, be I've been running through the echoes of the nights I used to fear, trying not to lose the pieces of a heart that disappeared. Then you came like flashing lightning, cutting through my broken skies. Every moment felt like sunrise when I saw you in my life. You held my shaking heart so gently, turning all the cold to warm. And suddenly the world was steady, safe inside your quiet storm. You're my babe. shifting tide, but you found me in the deep night. Pull me back to being alive. Every whisper that you gave me woke a fire in my bones. Now I burn with something brighter, something I have never known. You held my shaking heart so gently, turning all the cold to warm. And suddenly the world was steady, safe inside your quiet storm. You're my babe, the one who pulls me through the shadows, the one who turns my midnight into gold, the rhythm in the places I feel hollow, the spark that makes me brave enough to glow. You're my babe, my babe, my babe. Stay with me in the rising light, let the beats erase the night. In your arms I feel alive, you're the reason that I rise. You're my babe, even when the world is falling silent, your voice becomes the song that makes me whole. The fire in the places I was frightened, the warmth that fills the cracks inside my soul. You're my babe, my babe, my I've been running through the echoes of the night, searching for the pieces of a fading light. Every moment feels like slipping in time, but your heartbeat still aligns with mine. In the silence where the truth unfolds, I trace your warmth in flashes of gold. Even if the distance draws a line, my soul keeps whispering, you're just mine. And I feel it like a spark beneath my fragile bones, and I need it. Your touch that steadies what I've never known. You're just mine, in the glow of every dream I chase, in the rhythm where our shadows interlace. When the world breaks, you still shine, you still shine. You're just mine, pull me closer through the neon rising air. Let the just mine. In the glow of every dream I chase, in the rhythm where our shadows interlace. When the world breaks, you still shine. You still shine. You're just mine. Pull me closer through the neon rising air. Let the night remind us what we share. In every heartbeat, every sign, I find you're just mine. Hold me in the space between our fears, where love speaks louder than the quiet tears. If everything around us slips in time, your soul still reaches out for mine. You're just mine. Even if the stars collide, even if the truth gets lost in the tide, in every moment, every line, you remain just mine. Lift me higher through the fire and the glow. Take me where only our hearts can go. No matter how the night redesigns, I rise with you, 'cause you're just mine. You're just I was walking through the twilight with a heartbeat out of tune, carrying the pieces of a world that ended too soon. But you came in like a sunrise through the cracks I tried to hide, and the colors that I lost began to shimmer back inside. You found me at my lowest, when I couldn't hear my voice. You held the fading light in me and gave my soul a choice. My joy, you bring me back to life. You're the echo in the darkness that rewrites the night. My joy, glowing soft and bright, turning all the broken shadows into something right. In the pulse of every beat, you're the warmth beneath my feet. My joy, you're the reason I believe in the love that lifts me higher every time I breathe. I was drowning in the quiet, in the weight I didn't name, searching for a shelter from the storm inside my veins. But you held me like a secret, like a truth I couldn't see. And you turned the coldest winter into something I could breathe. You found me at my lowest, when I couldn't hear my voice. You held the fading light in me and gave my soul a choice. My joy, you bring me back to life. You're the echo in the darkness that rewrites the night. My joy, glowing soft and bright, turning all the broken shadows into something right. In the pulse of every beat, you're the warmth beneath my feet. My joy, you're the reason I believe in the love that lifts me higher every time I breathe. Let the surface wash the sorrow, let the rhythm shape tomorrow. I was empty, you were hollow. Now we rise and now we follow. felt the distance in my heartbeat, like an echo slipping through. Every step was growing colder. Every night I fell from truth. But then your light broke through the quiet, soft as dawn on silver air.